Greetings, travelers, and welcome back for another story. Previously, our allies had made their way across the Black Marsh, encountering stranger and stranger occurrences as they made it closer to their destination. After being taken by some unknown force, they awakened in a strange new land, ready to face an unknown world. Please enjoy this tale of Sulfur and Saloons.
A bright sun rises, and you guys groggily come awake.
What just happened?
Well, we hit an anti-magic pocket.
Lays in front of you is a large, what looks to be like almost a volcano with trees sprouting out the top. You can see rivulets of like what looks like molten lava running down the side, and yet also you see rain clouds above the trees, sprinkling showers. There is just this, you take this breath of air, and first it is these floral, beautiful scents, and then also just this sickly death and decay filled with brimstone, ash, and then it's just this weird mix in your nose of just everything good and bad all at once.
I've traveled all around
see
this land.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to ask
You
about.
kind of see her in this praying stance, and she stands up and kind of leans on her spear and goes,
Well, I can't say this is what I was expecting, but I believe we are.
I do believe we are.
I'm sorry?
We've
Believe we've made it to.
The paradise of the gods.
as you guys kind of start walking your way towards the mountain, you, like, some brushes up in front of you start to ruffle.
Digging bird, look at that bush. I'm looking at that bush.
actually, now that we're here, I pull out a
15.
bottle of whiskey and like snap it onto my gun.
15.
Okay.
15.
15?
15.
You don't actually need to roll perception, because you kind of point your gun, and like, impossibly, this brush that's about 2 feet off the ground, a man who's about 6'4" steps out from behind the brush. It's very confusing.
Mother
to
of
see.
pearl.
Hey, I
And
can
he goes,
do that.
Well, don't you know, it's quite rude to point guns at people.
Who the hell are you?
Oh no, that's quite a rude question to be asking. Who are you?
We asked you
you.
first.
You're in our
You're on
way.
a bird.
Yeah,
But my name is
Oh,
Corvus.
that's wonderful.
That's Gnerf, and we can make you Gnathan.
Ah,
I can't make it
well,
my brother.
That'd sound quite catchy if I understood what you meant. But,
It was a play on words, Gnerf.
my friend, little
brother's
mortal, you obviously, and he gestures behind him like very grandiose, goes, at the paradise of the gods.
No.
Yes, quite. Actually,
Why don't people find this more often?
Well,
This is
could you like
really
give us a
easy.
tour? I put the gun away.
wait.
Who are you?
My name is Rashif. I am the god of money and traveling.
While conversing with the being who calls themselves the god of wealth and travel, the party talks to several other gods, fascinated by the mythical qualities of these celestial and demonic deities. Rashif then takes him to the springs of Aether, where they begin to extract the powerful planar liquid.
Do you have any vials
I'm
of
gonna
any kind?
pull out a vial.
As you kind of shimmy up to the pool, there's like this like little girl sitting by, just kind of swinging her feet on the edge.
The girl been there the whole time?
She goes,
Hello.
Can I see something cool?
sure. You just dipping your hand in there.
I'm putting a vial in.
Are you keeping your hand out of it, or
Yes.
Yeah, good idea.
I have like tongs that I'm like,
you just? And it dips into the vial, and this opalescent liquid swirls around.
I really don't think that
And it's
should have
like-
worked like that.
Looks like it should be see-through, and it flows kind of like how mercury flows. And it's this opalescent, kind of like, you know how oil on the top of water looks, but the whole liquid looks like that, and it continuously swirls, and you see things inside this ether in the bottle.
I'm gonna let you cork it, and then I'm gonna hold open my bag of holding.
I pull out another vial, and I'm just gonna like, this is how we're doing it now.
Did they say you could do that?
They said we could try.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Who are
What
you?
are you the god of?
Huh?
Or are you a god?
Yeah.
What god?
You guys have to guess.
Gnomes.
No. Do I look like a gnome?
No. Are
Alright,
you
two
the
more guesses, and if you guys get it right, I'll give you a prize. If I don't get it right, I'm gonna do some fun. At least for me.
I'm just
Hold
gonna-
on, hold on.
It's me. I'm gonna answer. Are you the god of
She starts doing like this little drum roll.
childhood?
Wrong!
Are you the god of...
Wait.
Yes.
We got one more guess.
Is that a final answer?
No.
No.
Keep going.
One more guess! One more guess!
All
One more
right.
guess!
Rhymes.
Don't.
Bribes? Okay, I need a final answer.
I'm
You
saying
guys are
death.
confusing.
Final
Death.
answer.
Final answer is death. Wrong! And she disappears.
I'm pulling the pen. Okay, we gotta stop this. I'm gonna pull the bag closed and shove it
All
into
right,
my
I open
backpack.
another one.
As you open this bag of holding, you look down and it's filled with vials.
We're only getting the one. Get going.
It's filled with ether vials.
Wait, I opened my bag.
Also filled with ether vials.
Can I open my bag?
Filled with ether vials.
His like regular bag.
Filled with ether vials. And it's clinking.
I open my backpack.
Filled with ether vials.
I'm gonna open
All
my.
of your stuff's gone.
I'm gonna open my violin case.
It's all ether vials.
My
I'm
God.
gonna open my violin case.
Ether vials.
I'm gonna scream bloody murder
Check
and start weeping.
Sound of like a violin getting played like from the treetops above you.
Give that back. Give that back right now.
No, I don't think I want to. And she's got like this backpack on that looks exactly like your backpack with all your stuff, and she's got this big.
Including my.
You
Please.
go to reach for your gun and you pull out like a vial.
I know
Please.
what I know
All
what
right.
you are now.
Oh yeah?
I think you're the god of stuff.
That's a dumb guess.
Yeah, but it's right.
All right, please, can we
No.
talk about this? That was my mother's. I really.
Oh.
Throw it in the
Is
ether
it?
pool.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's really cool. Ding, 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 ding. She starts playing it like a guitar. Wow, this thing's cool.
You know what?
She plays back to the bone.
Truthfully, you can keep it. I'm gonna leave.
Hey!
She can have my gun.
going?
You can have the gun.
I don't want the gun.
Can I?
This thing looks dumb.
Can I?
And she fires a fireball out of it, the one that you had loaded, and it goes screeching across, and she goes, "Never mind, this is
Enjoy it."
awesome."
I am heading out.
Summon my great sword
Good
back to
night.
my hand.
You see it kind of like start to fly out of her belt. She goes, "Hey, mine, not yours."
Well,
Does she have the weasel?
No, the weasel's still hanging out.
hey, I'll trade you a weasel for my sword.
As far as Nerf's concerned, she can have it.
Here, you want
This
the
is a
weasel?
much better
Comes from
trade.
outside.
I can make
You
it.
guys know your
rich.
friend's
We're
leaving
rich.
you, right?
Goodbye.
Are you the god of tricks? Stealing?
Wrong and wrong again. That's for sheep. Stevie, I don't like that.
Are you the god of? I don't know.
The god of ownership?
No. I'll give you a hint.
Yes,
It
please.
starts with an F.
Funky jazz music.
Maybe I am. She starts.
It sounds like
It's
it.
nowhere near funky jazz music.
I say
It's in the fire and the flames.
Also, violin should not be able to be used like this.
I say it sounds
I'm
like it anyway.
screaming.
Hey, calm down. Jeez.
Could you make them shut up?
Yeah, of course. Silent.
I'm gonna stop because I'm like, how am I gonna get back through the wild without my gun?
Now, okay.
You don't even have your other gun.
It starts with an F. O.
Fools.
That would have been a good one. I should have fought for that one. No, it's a little more lame. Well,
Food?
no.
Forge?
Bingo! You got it. That's my name, Bingo. Yeah, it's Forge.
Hello, Bingo.
I know you guys are never gonna guess Forge.
Is that what you're the god of?
Well,
Yeah.
Can we have our stuff back now, please?
What are you for?
I would just take my gun.
Maybe, but only if you do a dare.
what's the
There.
dare?
Stick your hand in the ether. Are you just sticking your hand in?
Whoa.
No hesitation. Just
I can get a new hand.
After losing his hand to the Aether, Bingo hurriedly makes it to her forge as recompense for her joke. Along the way, she brings Baphomet as part of Gigan's request to become his champion.
and she pulls up this like very insane, the best craftsmanship you've ever seen, and it is this like prosthetic hand with a like roundel in the middle. She goes, "Okay, well I don't know how it's gonna," and it like the ether seals up and around and like locks the hand in place, You can feel everything like it is your normal hand. And she goes, okay, now can you just like, you know what the planes are, right?
Yeah.
Imagine one of them.
What?
Do the fiery.
Mechanus.
No, do the fiery
You
one.
imagine Mechanus. These like gears begin pouring out of this like hole.
Money.
Money just begins pouring out of your hand.
I no longer have
Opening
debt.
up a bag of holding.
Hey, you should think about meat.
I don't know
Meat
if that's
realm.
a plane.
Think about
The
fire.
meat realm. Fire.
This like column of flame fires out of your hand.
Holy shit.
You now have a magic hand. Are you a druid?
Oh yeah.
You want me to go get Baphomet?
Yeah, please.
What?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna warn you. He can be kind of grumpy sometimes, though. Maybe he's with his yaks right now. Okay, 1 second.
And she disappears in like this column of like smoke.
I'm sorry, she's getting Baphomet?
And like
This
very
is
quick, like within like 5
Probably
minutes,
not good.
she reappears in front of Ram and she goes,
Okay, I found it. Look.
and there's this like very like kind of like older looking
What is?
like goat.
What is?
Like it is, he's got the body of a man, but the head of like an older goat. You know, grayer face. The horns are very curled and rounded with age. And he goes,
I want to be your champion.
I can't say I've ever had anyone offer me that.
and he strokes his little goat teeth.
Never make that face again, Jonas.
Give me ownership of your soul, and I shall make you my eternal champion.
I kneel down in front of him.
Holy.
This is wild.
Reaches and yanks it
I
out.
must be frank with you. I do not know how this will work, and I'm not sure your mortal body can take it. So you must understand the risk you are taking here.
Alright.
There is a chance I cannot save you.
If you honor me and let me fulfill my one wish of violating and executing the one man I hate the most, I will do anything you say.
I shall grant you that one wish.
He places his hand upon your head, and you feel every scent you've ever smelled in the wild fill your nostrils, and then it keeps filling your nostrils, and it keeps going in. And as you guys watch, this bright green light comes from Baphomet's hand, and he begins to shake as he holds Gigan's head, and your eyes roll back, and you feel your essence of life begin to escape and rip out of your body. And you feel your soul start to rip apart.
I'm slapping the Revivify Rose on him.
It looks fine.
You crash it against him, and it shatters, and everything goes white everywhere for everyone.
My eyes!
And you all stand there 30 seconds before.
You just
Even Baphomet himself is standing there and goes,
So you've met the flower goddess.
That's not what I thought that would do.
That was
you
wicked. Let's do it
look
again.
down, your hand is this gnarled black stump.
I told you she was an evil god.
She did say there were consequences. How painful is this?
Not at all. In fact, you didn't even notice them until you looked down.
Can I still use my hand?
There is like, it's almost as if it's not connected to your body. There is nothing. It is this limp,
Okay.
useless stump.
The rest of the party, inspired by the boons given by their respective patrons, follow suit. Gigan accepts his soul to Baphomet. Oboze is given power by the draconic god Kolden, and Corvus receives a new arm, as well as a wondrous item with untold potential. Now they are ready for their journey back to receive their prize from Billy Spector and his great hunt for Aether, but this comes in the last chapter of Sulfur and Saloons.